Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So I am starting off this reading vlog. Home is kind of late. I usually would have started this reading vlog 2 days ago, but it's going to be a short one because I had so much going on this week. I started the week off really good because my mom's birthday we celebrated for the first time as a family. We went to a restaurant that was basically outside seating, and it was so good. It was seafood. It was so good, and it was great just to be around my family where it wasn't for a tragic event, because you guys know we had to come together for a funeral and now. But this was like a happy occasion, and my mom enjoyed herself. You could see, blowing a candle, and also I got some time to spend with my brother, who I barely saw all year. I've seen him like in passing, but it was nice sitting there chatting with him and, getting some brother-sister attention. So I was happy about that. So how I am doing this week with reading. I haven't finished a book, but I decided to pick up another book off the Man Booker. This one is also on the short list. This Mournable Body, Titsi Danga Wemga. Sorry guys, I am struggling with this pronunciation of the last name. But this is a story, once again, the old mental health aspect is in here. And it's done in a way where at moments I'm confused, because I'm like, is this reality or is this a delusional state that the main character is in? Basically, it's a main character who's had many jobs, and she is living in different settings. So a hostel, then she was this old woman home that's set up just like a hostel like situation. And it's breaking up into parts. In the first part, you're not really sure what's going on. You just hear bits and pieces of. You seem like her life is in a uncertainty about her decisions and what's going on with her. And she took a job as a teacher, and now that didn't work out well. Before that, she was in this other digital kind of work setting, and you learn her relationship with her coworker, the relationship with the people that live in the house that she lives with, their family. She sometimes snoops and she's hearing their private conversation. But when I'm reading this, I got the sense that something wasn't right with her, but I wasn't sure. Then we get to the second part where there's like a mental breakdown that she has, and she's in this medical setting. Then you kind of have that aha moment, because it just didn't seem quite right in the first one. Overall, so far, because I'm deep in, guys, I'm deep in. I would say there's that moment where I'm like, where are we getting to? There's that moment where I'm like, what reality are we in while reading this? Because she is going through it. She is struggling with the family, because in part 2 now she's in a family setting with her family, and they're just as twisted, and she is like, sorry about that, and she is twisted, and the family's twisted, and you can see that she's struggling in that setting, but she needs to be, and eventually she decided to remove herself from that setting where it wasn't healthy for her. But it's just so much in this that it's interesting, but it's also like puzzling, like where are we going with this story? And I just feel like there's probably an aha moment somewhere along the line, but it's just a struggle right now for me, because I'm like, all right, where we going? So anyway, that's where I'm at. I did pick up, I took the dust jacket off, guys, but this is the Taste of Sugar. I did pick this up intending on reading it this week for the Latin Exathon, but guys, it's a lot of Spanish up in this book, in terms of the little words here and there that's slang, and used in a way where I wasn't sure, so I had to put like the whole Google highlighted to see what it means. So I realized that this is not going to be a quick read for me, because I don't like reading books and just the skim over words, because I want to know what it means, and to kind of relate better to what's going on. But this is right up my alley in terms of what it's about. It is a generational story set in Puerto Rico. So it goes way back to when Spain once had ownership of the island, and it talks about plantation life and within this family and the generation. And so far it's very interesting, but I just know it's going to be a slow read for me, so I'm going to take my time with this. It's probably not going to be finished no time soon, but it will finish before the month end, most likely. So project work. If you watched my last vlog, guys, I'm so out of it. If you watched my last vlog and I told you, well, guess what I'm building, if you know, someone already like had it on there, so I was so happy about it. But it's my footstool. I'm excited. Did go back to Lowe's to get them to chop off a couple of inches because it was way too high, and it wasn't a good experience because this particular woman didn't want to help me. But thank God for the men. There was like 3 of them, and they were like, we'll help you, and they were able to cut off some more off it. I'm not sure what her issue was, but I wasn't leaving until I got that board cut, and it's done. So now I'm going to start working on it. It's going to be quick. It's just the hard part is probably going to be the sewing and the sanding down it so it's smooth. That's probably going to be a workout for me, but I am excited. It just feels nice when you can build your own stuff, so that's where I'm at with this. First part's done. Came out pretty good. Still a little high, but not bad. gonna let this dry for a couple of hours and then do another coat. And that's it, guys. Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you what I did, the finished process of the stool, and how I feel about it. So yeah, let me show you. Alright, so this is what the stool look like right now. Now it is stained, and I think it matches. There's a lot of sun coming out, guys. So if you look at over here how light the wood was in here, the stain works. Now let me show you up close. All right, the light's not great. All right, so on top is where the imperfection is, which I'm not happy about. So I had to take out one of the screw, and then over here it kind of cracked a little when I was putting the screw in, but it's the top, so it's not a big deal. So this is supposed to be what goes on top. However, I need to fix it because it came out not even, and the stitching is not that great because I use this handheld sewing machine situation. So this is a work in progress, but overall, guys, love it. Love it. Now, here's the dilemma. Should I paint it white or let it be with the setup from the background? I think I don't know, for some reason I like the natural wood look. So alright guys, I close the blind so you can see. Oh, this is so much better. So I close the blind so you can actually see the color of it now. So this is what it looked like. So I think it's the natural wood is better fit for the area. One thing also, it needed to be at least 2 inches shorter. Like I feel like it's a little high, but it's comfy. So happy about it. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself, guys. So that's my stool situation. Yeah, so I just need to fix this and it will be perfect. So yeah. All right, so guys, I got the cover for my journal, so I was super happy about that. So I'm gonna put it on. Alright guys, after all of that, this is what I have. I love it. It looks so much better than this plastic story. I wasn't about this plastic life, guys. So this is so much better, and so now my planner looks complete. And I'm glad they had it back in stock because it was like really sold out everywhere. But it's so pretty now. Yeah. Yep. So also got a traveler's notebook because I want to do a little bit more creative art journaling. And my regular journal, I just write, and I do put sticky washi paper here and there, but for this I want to actually, you know, like do a little bit of more art journaling and just to have, I think I love art journaling. It's like a relaxation for me, and it comes with 3 different books. So it has a plastic thing here. It has lined paper, dotted, and blank. And I thought it was gonna have the grid. Oh, I might still have to get the grid. I wanted the grid. It has blank, dotted, and the lined. I wanted a grid one as well, so I might have to buy a grid insert. But it feels good. It was very affordable, very cheap, but it's gonna do what I needed to do. I just have to get one more insert and then it will be done. But I love the color, and you'll see more of what I create on my Insta story in this, so let's stay tuned for that. So now we're going to finish a review for this. So now let me explain it more, the story, where so I can like save myself from what the heck I read. So anyway, this is a story that unfortunately it is a sequel, well, a trilogy. So because of that, you don't really know much about the main character, why she is feeling the way she does clearly, which is what I struggled with, where I wanted to understand her. I wanted to see what was happening, but in this story you kind of get a idea of it more towards the end, where it's more of her running away. They have experienced war in Zimbabwe. There's this tragic family situation, especially with one family member who had lost a body part, and her parents' views and how they think and how they want her to be. And she's educated, thinking that education would have somewhat give her this a different sense of herself, a different sense of that what she's looking for in this, how she wants to escape life. And to be honest, there are moments in this book where you get a bit of her, but then there's moments where you just think, oh yeah, you had to have read the other books to really appreciate this book more, in terms of how her mind was working, and her moments where it felt like she was delusional, or she was just what she assumed herself was thinking, like in her mind. But then there's moments in the book where it felt dragged. It felt like just a bit boring, and I didn't really love certain parts of the story where I'm like, where we going with this? Can we get there? Kind of a situation. But then, like I said, in terms of not knowing a lot about previous things that were happening, it does cloud the book a bit more. Now, I jumped into this book really blind, and I think had I really took the time out to know that this was a book that wasn't the original, I probably wouldn't have read it, because I would have wanted more detail to really appreciate this book, because the writing is very good. And how she transitioned in certain ways in this book is very good. But the storyline was a bit lacking for me, because I didn't have all the things I needed to have. And it didn't feel like, reading it, you wouldn't have known initially that this wasn't the first book. You would assume it was, because it's how it's written, in sense of a standalone feel. But had she, I think, added a little bit more to why the character is a certain way, you wouldn't have to read the other books to get it. I think that's where this book it lost it for me, in terms of wanting to appreciate it more. And the women in this book is very interesting, very entertaining at times. And this career situation that she was in, and how they feel they should be behaving, or this thing, because of the whole idea of war. War is over. And so I'm gonna say, when it comes to this, you just have to read the other ones first. I don't think this without reading the other book is enough to really give this book a proper review, because me talking about it, I would definitely say this was a 3-star. It didn't give me the feel and the love like I have for the other 2 books that I've read on the short list. I love The Shadow King. I absolutely love Real Life. So if I'm comparing this writing, she got the writing on pat, but the storyline and how it's crafted, it just not, no, that it can't compare to the other books so far. But I did it. I read it. I didn't really totally understand that this I didn't even know that they do sequels on, not sequel, but like trilogies on the Man Booker. I believe last year they did the second book in, was it The Testament, was a sequel, but I really didn't know that it was a really a thing. I thought that was just a fluke, but it is a thing. So I know next time when I pick up certain books to really do my research in terms of making sure that it is not something that has previous books that I need to read to really understand the character better. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to leave it at here. I am going to close this out. Thanks, guys. Let me know the feedback on my footstool. If you like it that's the natural wood, or you know, should it be white? But I think the natural wood look is gonna be it for me. But I'm gonna fix the top, but for right now I'm gonna rock it just like this until I have time to really craft the top where it's gonna be very nice and sit well on the top of the stool. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, and thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. Bye.